What's up, guys? This is Cory. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, today I'm going to take a look at a film that really is kind of a huge cult classic in a sense. This one took the audiences by storm in the mid-70s and has stood the test of time since it came out. And this is, of course, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So, released in 1975 and was written and composed by Richard O'Brien. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of those films that is so bizarre, so fun, and music in it is so catchy that it has really kind of been a very unique film experience that is still treasured today by many audiences. The film starred Tim Curry, Susan Sarandon, Barry Bostwick, Richard O'Brien, Patricia Quinn, Nell Campbell, and a small role from Meatloaf, as well as Charles Gray as the criminologist. And the film follows Brad and Janet. They're a couple. They just got out of their friend's wedding, and Brad proposes to Janet. And basically they are heading to go tell their college professor, the good news, because he had such a big impact on their lives, and one of the reasons why they even got together. And so they're going down the road, their car breaks down, they get a flat tire, and it's pouring down rain, so they decide that they are going to go to this castle that was, along the way, and inside they meet some things that they never expected to see, and it all ultimately changes their lives forever. And basically what's inside is this group of people who are, in a way, aliens who are from the planet Transsexual in the galaxy of Transylvania, and they are here for Dr. Frank N Furter and his marvelous creation, who is Rocky Horror. And his creation is a man with blonde hair and a tan, who's good for relieving his tension, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Dr. Frank N Furter is played by Tim Curry, and he is a transvestite who is from this planet, and all these attendees are there to basically see his creation and support him. Essentially, things go wrong along the way, and Brad and Janet, they get sucked into this world that they never expected to be in. And from there, it's kind of a wild ride that is a lot of fun, and there's a lot of catchy music along the way. Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of my favorite musicals of all time. The story is so bizarre and so fun that it is honestly just a huge enjoyment to watch it. The music in this movie is one of the main selling points for this film. A lot of the songs are very catchy, very memorable, and I often find myself singing them, unbeknownst to myself. I will start humming something and I'm like, oh, that's, the Time Warp, or, the Floor Show. Just random songs throughout will pop in my head, and I enjoy it. I do. And the reason why I'm reviewing this on Halloween is because this has kind of been a big Halloween type movie, even though it doesn't fully deal with a lot of Halloween elements. This is one of those films that is so bizarre that it does fit Halloween, but at the same time it's kind of its own thing. One of the songs that gets constantly played around Halloween is the Time Warp, and it's a fun and catchy song. The acting in the movie is purposefully mediocre. I mean, it's good acting. I really enjoy this movie. I mean, it's very campy, it's very over the top in a way, but it's a really enjoyable movie. I always have a blast watching it. It's just one of those weird movies that that has captured the people that, who watch it and everything. I mean, even this movie, it still runs in theaters all the time. I only once got the opportunity to see it with a large crowd, and that's a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. For those who aren't aware, I'm sure many of you do, with the Rocky Horror Picture Show, they do have huge crowd gatherings, and they essentially have stuff that goes along with the movie. For example, in the middle of the movie, Dr. Frank N Furter makes a toast, and people throw toast. During the wedding scene, people throw rice, and just all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a great crowd experience, and if you ever get a chance, I do highly recommend it. This movie is a cultural phenomenon. There aren't very many movies quite like it. In fact, I can't really even think of one that's even remotely similar, both culturally and, the film itself. This movie comes with two different versions. There's the UK version and there's the US version. The only difference is that the UK version has one extra song. I always watch the UK version simply because I like that extra song, but I mean, it doesn't take away from anything if you just watch the US version, but I still really like this movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's just a lot of fun, and one of those weird, bizarre movies that you come across every once in a while. I'm going to give the Rocky Horror Picture Show a 9 out of 10. So tell me, guys, have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Share your thoughts on the film. Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to check out other videos. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, I am Cory, and I'll see you guys in the next one.